Ass and titties.
Oh. What's up, everybody?
This
Welcome.
is us being us, episode 55.
You got it, my guy.
Let's go. 5-5, baby.
We are back
Cinco,
with another
cinco.
Hey,
exciting
come on.
episode.
We don't have to bring Dante's height into it already.
Oh.
Shots
Oh,
thrown.
get fucked, dude. Get
Fuck you,
fucked.
dude. Oh, how come you get all jokey on April Fool's Day, dude?
Joke's on you. I'm always jokey.
Was that a
Sometimes
joke?
I'm just
I was
less
gonna
or
say,
more
Alan,
funny.
I think that's the first thing I've laughed at that you've said since I've met you.
That's not true.
I still to
You
this day
laughed
laugh.
when I said, hi, my name is Alan, and you went, what the fuck kind of name is Alan?
Oh, is this getting
that real?
some
Oh, God.
sort of issue with his brain?
We did, dude. Alan and the Chipmunks.
Except he's Theodore.
I'm Theodore, dude. Don't even try to be disrespecting Theodore,
You're
dude.
definitely Simon if he was an asshole.
You think I was Simon?
Yeah, you'd be Simon and he'd be Alvin.
There's no way I would be Simon.
I guess you'd be Alvin, he'd be Simon.
And you'd be like
I'm
the
fucking-
one they
I'm-
cooked up in
No, I'm the
one
I'm
they
the dude
cooked
that
up
found
in
you guys.
China
Yeah.
that got a
What's
little
his
too
name?
burnt.
Dave?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dave.
fuck that guy,
Yeah.
dude. Fuck that
I'm
guy.
Dave. Alvin!
Hi, guys. I'm Dave.
You
Isn't
think
that...
you're the
my
most
mom,
responsible out of
when
all
she
of us?
used to...
Not at all.
She used to yell for me from downstairs, and I'd have like my gaming headphones on, so I couldn't hear shit. And she, like, I definitely could tell that she would yell multiple times. And the last time she would yell, she'd go, Alan! And I come downstairs like, why are you yelling at me like I'm a fucking chipmunk? And she'd say, well, you're here. Take out the trash.
Was this before or after your dad died?
Jesus.
Before.
Every week with this guy, Alan. He's always bringing up your dead dad, man. R.I.P.
he's
Gary.
Not any more or less dead than he was
Gary the
last week.
snail.
So
I know I almost named our episode last week R.I.P. Gary, and I was like, that'd be mean.
You should have, dude. Alan
you
doesn't
could
care.
have. I wouldn't have cared.
Well, it's not out yet, so.
Alan doesn't
Sneak
care.
R.I.P.
no,
Gary.
I've made a few probably off-color jokes about my dad being dead, but I mean, my therapist says whatever helps me cope with the trauma.
Well,
so.
that's okay. We allowed Dante to be here, and he's off color too. So
It's all right. Off color is the best. Speaking of which, when are you going to let me talk to your mom? When are we going to meet?
what the hell?
thought about
Where
that.
did this go?
Very, very.
How did you?
We're talking about parents. We're talking about his father. I was like, oh, yeah, he's
I
his
can see
mom.
where you're getting it, but
You're
like,
engaged. Yeah, but it's his mom.
It's just a fake
I don't know.
engagement.
I don't know.
No?
Probably never.
No?
I haven't
I'm not
even,
worried about you raising her up or anything.
I
but
haven't even met Jenny, dude.
That's true.
Jenny. That's crazy. Our moms are named Jenny.
I think I met her once.
Yeah, you came to our Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you
You
did.
son
Yeah.
of a bitch.
I was gonna go with you guys to something, but I think I was sick. I think it was the Thanksgiving he went to. I think
No,
I had
you were in the car
COVID.
with us. I'm pretty sure.
No, he wasn't there.
No, I wouldn't have been.
It was
there,
just
'cause I
you,
would've
me, and
met.
Alyssa.
Yeah, because I could have swore.
Was this
I just
recent, like
remember
last Thanksgiving?
we went to no, it was
A couple years ago.
Yeah, we went to Super Saver before we left, and I was like super hungover, puking like crazy, and I was the one driving. So before we left the parking lot, I stopped, and opened my door.
You're driving too.
Just dry heaving.
He
my
wasn't
ass.
drunk though. Okay, he was just hungover.
Do you remember that part, Alan?
Yeah, I remember that part. You were just like, I'm sorry, I gotta do this real quick. And you put the hazards on and you got out and you walked behind the car and I saw you like hunched over and I minded my own business for a minute.
Alyssa's
And
just
then you got
watching
back in the
videos.
car.
I think I puked twice before we even left Lincoln.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I was not there for that. I'm pretty sure I had COVID when that was happening.
COVID.
Yeah, you weren't
You know the
weren't there.
19 virus.
It was either that or I was working.
Yeah, I told Alan we were
weren't
going to
working.
shoot guns, but we didn't. That Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, he
Probably a good thing.
Yeah, that-
Alan would have shot
Yeah,
the
he
boy.
would have shot probably your
come
entire
on. I
family
wouldn't
and
have-
then himself.
I wouldn't
Mass
have
murder,
traumatized
suicide.
your family like that.
You just would have like.
If I was going to do it, and I'm not going to do it, I would just go somewhere and disappear.
Whoa.
Well, my uncle Jason has a train pit or a train station now. It's just a
Sounds
big
like
old.
gay sex.
It's just a big old.
Paid for gay sex.
It's a. He doesn't touch me, I swear.
The way you've talked about your Uncle Jason
I
and how he
know.
talks about his wife, dude. I don't know. That could be.
I will say that is-
you might want
that
to
is
stay away from the
red
train
flag.
station.
We just need to hope my aunt never hears or sees or listens to any of our episodes because every time he said something to me about her, he's like, "This stays between us. Don't ever bring this up to your aunt." And I'm like, I never plan on talking or thinking about this ever again.
Yeah, please.
We're 5
This
minutes
has
in. No one makes it
scarred
past the
me.
5 minutes.
This has scarred me.
And he used to talk the same way around his son when his son would work at the business he worked at.
Like, don't tell your mom about this.
No, I
Your
mean
mom
maybe
so
I don't know,
hard
but like
last night,
he
don't
would,
tell
yeah,
her,
he would,
don't
he would say
tell her.
crazy shit like that, and my
She came
cousin.
12 times, dude. Don't tell her. Don't tell her I
My
said
cousin would be
that.
like, "Dad, shut the fuck up. I don't need to hear this. It's your mom." It's like, yeah, I'm not your son, but I am still your nephew.
He's just trying to talk himself up, dude. He wants you to know he's laying that pipe. What were you gonna say though about this train station?
It's just a giant burn pit. He puts all of his junk in there. It's literally like 12 foot deep.
I think that's where they run trains, dude.
It's pretty sick.
It's pretty sick. What, he just dig a hole and put something around it? Well, that's my burn
No,
pit.
he just dug a hole.
That's my
And that's
train
all.
station.
Why is it called a train station?
He calls it the train station.
That's
Because-
I think he
questionable.
does.
Have you-
I think he does some other things there
seen
other than
Midnight
burn
Burn?
it.
Have you seen Yellowstone?
No.
Okay. So on Yellowstone, when they take people to the train station, they're dumping the bodies.
Oh damn, that's hilarious.
Spoilers.
It's you learn that within the first
So your
season.
uncle might be a serial killer.
He's not a serial killer.
No. That's the word of the day, guys. Serial killer.
Well, like
Cereal
a Lucky
or
Charms
is it
killer?
a killer? I don't know.
I don't know. Captain Crunch.
Do you guys put the milk in first or the cereal in first?
If you put milk in first,
milk in
y'all deserve a bitch slap.
You're psychotic.
You're a crazy person.
And here
Here
you're
comes
cute,
Alan. Here comes Alan.
Well, no. It's genuinely insane to put the milk in first because then you don't get enough cereal. You just get too much milk and not enough cereal.
Yeah, you want a full bowl
you
of
have to put
cereal
the
and then just fill
Yeah,
up
you
the
have
milk.
to put the
And if you put
The cereal in
if you put
first.
the cereal in first and then you put the milk in, then it's not getting all soggy and shit. If you put the milk in first and then the cereal, it just soaks that shit all up immediately.
What is the top tier cereal though?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, everybody fucking knows that.
Pretty fucking good. I'm gonna
Cinnamon Toast Crunches.
name one right now that probably nobody. I mean, it's pretty good. You guys-
Captain Crunch Berry.
Oh shit! Is it? It's golden something.
Golden Grams?
No, not golden grams. Those are pretty fucking
Oh, they're good
though.
as fuck. I like those. I was gonna say Cookie Crisp. That was
Well,
a shit.
You
Well,
do
you look
seem like a
yours up,
Cookie Crisp guy.
Ethan,
Tony the Tiger.
I'm gonna
No,
I
not
don't know
Tony
what
Tiger.
cereal
I'm
that
gonna
is.
throw a
Oh,
wrench
that's
in this and
Frosted
say
Flakes.
frosted mini wheats.
Frosted
You would be a
Mini Wheats.
frosted mini wheats guy, dude.
I like
He
them
likes his cereal like he likes his men.
frosted.
Frosted mini wheats.
This shit was listening to me because the first ones that come up when I look up are exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, nobody eats these.
What is it?
Golden Puffs or Honey Smacks
Fucking fire. Those were the OG cereal.
for no reason. Like
Those are so
My
good.
mom loves. I don't think it's called honey. I think it's Honey Crisps. Honey Crisp or something
I
like
don't
that.
know that one. Another good
It's
one
like
is
the
fucking,
weird, like hexagonal shaped ones.
Like a honeycomb.
Oh,
honeycombs. Those are fire.
Like
That's what I was
Cheerios?
just about to say. Honeycombs? Is that
Isn't
what you're
that what
talking about?
Cheerios is?
Yeah,
It's supposed to be like a
Cheerios are
honeycomb.
also really
that.
good.
Cheerios are fire if they're sweetened.
See, there's 3 different types of the one I was talking about. You got Honey Smacks, Golden Puffs, and Golden Crisp.
What's Golden Crisp?
The same,
Same thing?
yeah, same thing as those.
That shit's so
They look
good.
like fucking
the one with
walnuts.
the bear on it is the best.
Yep. Those things, so underrated.
So underrated. That was, if I saw those in my grandma's closet when I was like going to get food, I was like, oh, I'd have 3 bowls that
Why
night.
does she have food in her closet?
It's a pantry. She was a,
See, that makes
It's
more
a
sense.
pantry, but it's a closet.
it's a closet.
It's a closet
Yeah,
that you utilize.
closet
a
with
pantry is
food.
just a closet in the kitchen.
Is that where you get it from?
What?
His
What are you
height.
talking about?
You
Being
got
in
a
a closet?
pantry. You got a pantry. But it's
What do you mean?
closet. Honestly, it's just
I'm
a smaller
confused.
room where you put shit in. So it could be a closet or a pantry. I don't know why I'm trying to talk shit here, but
I got a secret closet. You want to see it?
no, you're deep in that thing. So
Oh.
Well, he can't really be
Can't-
deep in
can't show
anything.
you it if I'm
the
deep
only thing
in
he
it.
can be deep in is the shallow end of a fucking swimming pool.
Fuck you.
if it goes any deeper, it's over his head.
It's way too
Fuck
big.
you. I'll outswim every single one of you bitches.
That's a lie.
That's
Not
you
even
will
a
not.
lie, dude.
There's 2 issues
you
with
will
that.
not.
First of all, you're tiny. Second of all, you're black. So
I'll definitely
there's
beat
2
you.
issues. You think you can beat me swimming, dude?
Yeah,
Nah.
dude. Yeah, dude.
Nobody's gonna beat Alan though.
No, because he thinks he can swim from Hawaii back to the
fuck, I forget.
mainland.
This is Michael Phelps over
I
here.
never said
Here
from
he is
Hawaii
trying
to
to
the
defend
fucking
himself.
mainland.
You can't defend
And
yourself.
I backtracked that.
It's on video.
I backtracked that.
It's on video. You said I
Hold
can
it.
swim from Hawaii
Replay.
to America.
Instant replay. Slow it down. I can swim.
I could swim that far. I think I even
I
made a
think I
clip out of it.
could. I think I could swim a mile.
I think anybody
I
could swim
fully
a
believe
fucking
I could
mile.
swim a mile.
Bro,
I don't think you
you
could
gotta
swim a
swim the
mile.
distance of an Olympic pool down and back and tell me if you can swim a
Bro,
mile.
I can
that
fucking.
shit is-
I could float
That's
a
long.
mile. I don't even have to move my arms, dude. I'm buoyant as shit.
I was gonna say you could probably get in there. You're just like a good
I
old, like, sea
literally
lion.
just
you probably
float.
I
Well,
can
does
sit on
alcohol
him.
float
We'd
or
still be
sink
up
on
top.
water?
That's how
Because
buoyant.
that'll be the
Boy.
determining factor there.
I don't know what alcohol does on it, but I'm telling you, my belly fat, dude, I'll just fucking shoot right to the fucking surface.
His body secretes.
Even if there were
salt
fucking
acid.
cinder blocks on my goddamn ankles, dude, it'd be shoot.
Damn, how much do you weigh?
Buoyant as fuck, dude.
Boy, his body just secretes that much salt when he's laid in the water that it keeps him up.
I do secrete a lot of salt.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard you play Valorant. You're a pretty salty dude.
Dude, I took a video today. Oh, it was so funny. You gotta watch it.
What was the video?
I'll remind me later and I'll watch it.
So, like, Valorant's one of the games where if they shoot you in the head, you just die, right? So, I was just not looking at this guy, and he's just shooting around me. And I'm not even looking at him. So, I was like, what the fuck? And I just turned around and I was like, just shot him in the fucking face.
That's pretty great. You got to start posting these videos, dude.
I record them. I got them.
Bounce them to your phone. Upload them to TikTok. You don't even got to write anything. You just got to upload them. Create an account.
Well, TikTok's getting banned this week.
No, it's not.
April 5th is their last day of, like,
April
They're-
Fools.
no, it was like their extension or whatever. Because they got extended because they were supposed to be banned, what, like 2 months ago?
I didn't think they actually. I thought they just signed it to.
You guys ready for a whole nother thing of fucking? Thank you so much, guys. Blah blah blah.
Oh my God.
TikTok. We got Instagram. We got YouTube. We got. Blah, blah, blah.
I miss you guys so much.
If it wasn't for
I've
you guys,
already
it
had to watch-
wouldn't have been this big.
A million of those before.
Since you don't
It
ever
got to the
post
point where I
anything.
would just instantly scroll past it if I saw like goodbye TikTok in the description. I just nope.
My problem
Nope.
is, you know how many commercials I've heard lately that's like, this person made business on TikTok. this person did this on TikTok and got this many views. Like, support TikTok. They can't be going away if they're making commercials for the U.S.
No.
It did help
Doesn't
a
make
lot of
sense.
those like smaller like businesses
Yeah, there's
for sure.
Then it might go away because the government says fuck small businesses.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Like, get the
and
fuck
also
out of here. We
fuck
can't be making
China.
money like that.
Yeah, you have to be a major corporation if you want to make
I like women, and China didn't support giving birth to women. So
Well, if
I
you
think
think
they
about it,
retracted that law.
no, they did not retract that law.
They did. You can
And
have
also,
more
it
children
was
now.
it was people's choice to kill the women, but they made it so you could have one more child.
That's how it is now? They need to do something. They're like dying of population. Or I guess it's Japan.
Isn't that Japan? Yeah, that's Japan.
Yep.
it's the whole world.
I saw a thing. I'm pretty sure it's
Hiroshima.
not real.
America's close. You said what?
Oh, Nagasaki.
I'll let Austin do his racist bit real quick.
Oh, sushi.
Don't say things that are from Japan.
I really like sushi.
Oh, bonsai.
It's like the scary movie 4 when the Japanese ghost is in the top. He's just saying a bunch of random shit.
Nagasaki bonsai.
Nagasaki bonsai.
Oh, samurai. Hiroshima.
Oh, samurai.
All right, I saw a thing that I'm pretty sure isn't real before I say it.
Was it a really big penis?
Yeah, it was a really big penis. No, it was that Japan is thinking about. I think it's like creating visas for people to come to the country and boost the population.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh, to go have sex.
Yeah, it was literally to
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
They pay
You saw
people
it
to
too,
do
Austin?
that. Yeah, I did see that.
What?
I don't think that's real, is it?
I
don't
saw
think-
it quite a few
Kind of hope it's
places.
not.
Why would they do that if their population is...
Terrible. Their population's down, so they're trying to pay.
They're trying to get people
go
to come
in
get them
and-
pregnant.
Yeah,
Their birth rate is really, really low.
I think they're
Well,
just
I mean-
infertile over there. I mean, what is the water
The-
situation, dude?
The elderly compared to the amount of like youth there is staggering. Like there's a lot more elderly than there is young people, so they're taking care of the elderly and they're not going out and having babies. Apparently,
Probably because the young people realized, fuck this place.
Well, it's just like their culture. It's like here, it's like people get to 80 and you're like, okay, yeah, you'll die whenever. Mm-hmm. And we'll just go out and have our kids whenever. But there, it's like they take care of them until they die.
and
Like,
it's the business thing too. There, like they have generations that go like 400 years of this one shop that they've had forever. And so, like, instead of going off and like going to another country and like going to another college and like meeting people, you stay there and take care of your business and don't
stay
ever
there
meet
and
nobody.
take care of your parents and
Doesn't,
fucking grandparents.
Yeah.
Doesn't Japan also have like crazy work weeks where people can work like 80, 85 hours a week?
I think it is something nuts like that.
I don't know. All I know is that China just introduced.
Induced.
They just introduced unhappy leave where people can leave their job for up to like 10 days if they're just unhappy
And they get
being
taken
there.
out.
And so they
Trying
just
to get rid of the
Those
weak links.
fucking
can
communists,
just leave
man.
for like 10 days
You know what that's called in the U.S.? A mental health day.
unemployment. That's not 10
PTO.
days though. I mean, besides Sydney at Red Robin, who else have you known to take that many days off and not get fired?
Yeah, that's bullshit.
It's crazy.
I
Just
no
take
call,
10
no
days
show
off.
once,
One time.
and I'm done.
You should have been like, I am just having a lot of issues
Okay,
right now. I
technically,
need a
I
mental
no
health day.
no showed like 3 times.
Hers was
But
like
they never
2
fired me.
months. She did it for like 2 months where she would just show up like maybe one day a week. And they were like, yeah, that's all right.
Did they actually fire you?
Me?
Formally, no.
No.
But
I got
yes, I
fired.
was fired.
I
you
got
didn't show
fired for not showing up the day after
That's what-
Christmas.
Oh. Fuck them. Where are they at now?
It's fucking probably shit.
Literal.
Red Robin's gonna close here soon.
They fucking better, dude. That's a terrible.
Not just this
restaurant.
Red Robin.
Is it
It's so bad.
The entire franchise.
Did you hear about GameStop? They're closing like a shit ton of their stores because they don't get any like the video game
that's
industry's
been
killed
forever.
their game. Yeah. But
Well,
just
and they
announced
give
it.
you like
Well, if you-
you can have a brand new $70 game, and they're like, "I'll give you $250 for it."
Yeah,
It's
like,
not even.
lick ass.
It's
dude.
not even unwrapped or like. It
Yeah,
still has the
literally
plastic
still in the
around
plastic.
I
And they're
mean,
like,
yeah,
"I'll give you
I went
$250."
to a GameStop the other day because I was looking for a couple 360 games to replace like ones that I've lost or misplaced. I just wanted to replace a few of my collection. They had them, but they were $35 fucking a copy.
That's
And
why
I'm
they're
talking
going
for
out of
like
business,
Black
dude.
Ops 2.
And then you can
That's
go
a
on the
13-year-old game.
you can go on the Microsoft store and they always have deals on that shit. You can buy it again digitally for like $20,
$12.
$12, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think Black Ops 2 is $39.99 new on the Xbox store.
That's wild.
Which
At
is
that point, you
still
don't actually own
ridiculous.
it if it's digital.
That's true. They could take it away at any point. Say we don't have this anymore.
You don't actually own it,
If
which
it's
is why
downloaded
I
on your
like
console,
my
yeah.
physical. I mean, they can still take the license, so you can't access
Yeah.
it.
That's fucked up.
That's
dude.
that's still mind-boggling to me. It's like if I buy a movie on Amazon Prime, I still don't actually own the movie. They
Yeah.
can take it away whenever they want.
I mean, that's true for anything. Like,
It's probably a very
Like,
rare
if you buy a-
scenario, but
if you buy anything digitally, you don't actually own it. You just own the license to use it.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I've bought
NFTs.
meth plenty of times
NFTs.
digitally, and I've owned that shit.
Don't say that.
he invests.
He's lying.
He invests.
He invests
I
in
smoke so
meth.
much meth,
Can't
and
you-
I own that shit.
How do you keep the weight up, dude? What's your secret?
Yeah, no shit. If you're smoking so much meth, what's going on, brother?
Yeah, dude.
It all goes to my penis.
Muy pequeño.
That
Poquito.
shrinks, but this grows.
I don't know how I brought this up to Morgan the other day. We were talking about like dicks getting hard and like how they grow or whatever. But like imagine,
Oh, Dante, your dick's not getting hard again.
but imagine like you being soft and you the same exact length when you get hard. It's just like it doesn't even grow or anything. It's just the same size.
There's a reason
How
there's a
hurt-
company
Wait, that's
called
not normal?
Ubisoft.
Wait, that's not no. It's supposed to grow, my friend.
His shrinks.
Yeah, what if it was ass backwards? Like you just have a big old schlong, and then when you get hard, it gets smaller.
His shrinks
Just this stiff little
up.
thing.
Oh, that'd be a nightmare.
I'm ready for you, my love.
Hey, look at this. Bam. And then they're like, oh, that's pretty sick. And then you get hard and it's like, oh, shit.
Just don't touch it or do anything with it because this is as big as it gets. It just gets smaller from here.
No, but send me a picture when you're hard. Oh, no, you don't want that.
Pass. Just start. You get like a fake dildo with the tube, so you can still get them pregnant. You just aim it just right, shoot it right through that.
Yeah, you have
Think
to
it'll
get like they got the
You
prosthetic
probably have a
legs,
lot of experience
but
with
it's a
those,
prosthetic
don't you,
penis, and
Dante?
it's just
Yep. I got interchangeable penises in my closet upstairs. It's a new hobby of mine. I can make you a cast.
That's $1 million idea
Yeah,
right
I'm
there.
good.
Interchangeable dicks.
I think I'll
I
just.
think that's already the
I think
idea.
I'll just use my penis. I think I'm good with that.
But it's not big enough, my friend.
You wouldn't know. So let's start there.
you no make her happy with your penis.
It's not about the size of the boat.
It's about
It's the motion of the ocean.
There you go. And trust me, there's an ocean.
There's an ocean. That thing is just rippling in there, just smacking her back. Like, what is that? Nothing, baby.
That's called whiplash, girl.
Yeah.
There's little fucking dolphins swimming down there, dude. That's how much ocean there is.
At least it doesn't
Take
sound like
the
a
heat.
whale.
Until he's
That's
This
what
stuff,
Alan
like,
sounds
processes
like.
Oh man. Okay, there's the shot. All right, we were taking too many at Dante. I was wondering when the first one would come my way.
Dude, it's so funny because my buddy was telling me he wants to come on the episode, and I was like, "Can you make fun of a gay guy?" And he was like, "That's all I do." And I was like, "You'll fit right in."
It's our whole podcast.
That should be the title of this episode.
What, us making fun of a gay guy?
Can you make fun of a gay guy? That's all I do.
Yeah, just can you make fun of a gay guy? Question mark.
He's
See how many views we
related
get,
to
that's all.
Pablo Escobar, dude.
He's saying this without knowing for sure. Don't get your hopes up.
It's either Pablo Escobar or some other big drug dealer from Mexico, dude.
There's a hard drop off from Pablo Escobar after Pablo Escobar, and like there's the rest of these
No,
guys.
it's like there's one other like really big guy. It's either him or
Probably not
Pablo.
Mexico then.
Shane Gillis.
It's like with a C.
Cadell.
Canelo. The boxer?
I was gonna say Cadell Castro, but that's Fidel Castro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fidel.
Fidel. Yeah.
And
No,
And
his
he's
last
dead.
name starts with a C.
yeah.
He's definitely dead, but
It's either Escobar. I'm 99% sure it's Pablo
Who
Escobar.
else could
It starts with
be?
a C. Cartel.
Carleon?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Pablo Escobar, but
Trick is too
if not, it's somebody that starts with a C.
Consuela.
Consuelo? Lemon Pledge? Why was there no Lemon Pledge questions when we were playing Jeopardy, dude?
It wasn't a good one, dude. That was a
That was a
awful-
terrible Family Guy Jeff.
The
Fuck
candies?
them.
What is the candies? What chocolate
candies-
is on a s'more?
Candies were not even a part of Family
I
Guy.
know.
Like
I
with the
could've-
first
Unless you're talking
question.
about the James Wood episode.
That was in there,
There
too.
was
James
there
Woods
was
High.
James Woods High, but like the candies one was like, what candy do you suck on? And then it was lollipop.
Yeah, name 5 candy bars, and then they had like fucking arrow on there.
Yeah, they were like, name 5 chocolate bars. It's like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, it was hogwash.
I was gonna make my own, but then I couldn't play.
Yeah, that's the
So-
problem.
That
was
was
like,
his.
fuck it.
That was his question when we were over here. He's like, "How are we gonna play Jeopardy? Dante's gonna know all the answers and questions."
Nah, I found one that's why I was sucked, dude. That's why I sucked ass. Because I was like, I'm just gonna pick a
The
random
second
so I don't
one
know.
wasn't bad.
The second one wasn't bad. I still lost horribly.
Well,
think I'm
yeah,
gonna
but
lose
that's
regardless.
you. We should just never do nature things again because that's all his points were from.
Yeah,
was
you bitch.
fucking Mount Everest.
I'll find some good ones, dude.
Hawaii.
Oh yeah, Hawaii. Name a place with an active volcano.
In the United States, the most active volcano in the
Alaska and Hawaii.
Yeah,
And
no, it's the
Washington.
most active or whatever the fuck that means, but it was Hawaii.
Most active.
What was the
Hawaii.
Antarctica one?
Oh, it had.
Something that he fucking fucked up.
It was a lake that has the most.
Salt. in-
Salt.
That's right.
Yeah, did you know that
What
Antarctica
continent
has a
it was
lake
on?
that has the most salt in it?
Antarctica.
Do you also know Antarctica's America?
fine.
Bullshit.
That's mine.
It's not bullshit.
Dead Sea.
That is yours. Your
Nope, it's not the Dead Sea. It's Antarctica.
tits.
Google it.
Did you fact check that?
No, but I'm gonna assume it's right. Everything else on there was right.
It's Jeopardy, bro. It can't be wrong.
Well, it's a lake,
It can absolutely.
not a sea. It was the lake. What continent has a lake?
With the most
Yeah,
salt
and you know,
in it.
you think it would be Utah,
was Salt Lake City.
but it
Been
wasn't.
there. I've been there one time.
Good for you.
Whitest whites you've ever met.
I've met some pretty white.
Yeah, they're
white,
Mormon.
Huh?
They're Mormon.
Yep.
I thought you said they were Morgan. Yeah, they're Morgan. Pretty white.
She's pretty white. I mean, I can't even defend that one.
I didn't want to be the first to say it, but
I could have sworn you said, yeah, they're Morgan.
It's funny how you guys are all different shades of white.
What do you mean?
Every one of you, Morgan, Alan, Ethan, you guys are all different shades of white.
I don't know if I'd
You're
put
all
myself in a different shade of white as anybody else.
You're
He's
like
a little
red.
bit tanner because he works outside.
You guys,
I'm red.
no, his name is
his
Ethan.
face, though,
I'm
his face
red.
goes from red to white.
I'm red, especially when I have gluten, dude. I'm just fucking
Gluten.
That's
blood.
not a tan though.
No, it's
My tan
not.
is red.
No, he just literally changes colors, like from
I'm a
white to
chameleon.
red. Yeah, something like that.
Fact checked.
Antarctica,
It is Antarctica.
you bitch.
McMorrow.
Yeah, dude, it's Jeopardy. They're not gonna fucking lie.
Don Juan Pond.
Yeah, I read that earlier. Don Juan Pond.
The same thing.
I like it.
It's
I
not
like it a
frozen.
lot.
There's not even snow on the ground here.
Well, yeah, it's not frozen, dude. They haven't made one of those movies in like 3 years.
Antarctica, though. Antarctica.
Yeah,
Let it
but I'm
go
talking
on.
about the
You
Austin,
big
let it go.
small.
I'm talking about Anna and Elsa. A little Sven, maybe, here and there.
Are you thinking about Elsa?
Olaf
over there?
once in a while,
Who
dude.
doesn't think about Elsa, bro?
Dude, Elsa,
She was a baddie.
that fucking gray hair, dude, that's... You can't tell me
All-time
they weren't
best,
trying
though.
to play her as a cougar.
The best one was Jasmine, though.
Oh, yes,
Jasmine was a baddie.
Talking about from like Aladdin?
Yeah.
No. What other fucking princess is named Jasmine?
Jasmine? That's what we call Jazzy. We call her Jizzy. Hey, what's up, Jizzy?
We do call her Jizzy.
Yeah, Jasmine was. Because, like, if you think about all the other princesses, Snow White,
Nah.
Did you hear that?
Cinderella.
Did you hear that apparently, so Lord Farquaad is supposed to be Snow White's child?
Why? though?
Because he wears the same belt that Grumpy does. And since he's tiny, they think that Snow White
She
and
fucked a
Grumpy
dwarf?
had a kid.
Maybe
and it
she
turned
didn't
out
fuck a
to be
dwarf, or
Lord
she got
Farquaad.
raped by a dwarf.
Whoa.
If you think
But
about it,
they were like,
7 guys,
I never did
one
read
woman.
I wonder what the
That's
Brothers
what I saw,
Grimm
dude.
book says.
it was like, and then the mirror, like the, mirror, mirror on the wall. That's the same thing that the evil witch has in fucking Snow White.
That's
so it was
true.
like, maybe he inherited it or whatever.
Oh.
So there's like this whole conspiracy theory behind Snow White being Lord Farquaad's mother.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I saw a thing once where somebody thought that Farquaad was a play on words to fuckwad.
Fuckwad? Yeah, I knew he was going to say that.
Yeah, and it was I think an insult towards Disney, maybe.
Oh, yeah, because Shrek isn't.
I'll have to.
It's
Oh
Pixar.
yeah, it's DreamWorks,
It's-
DreamWorks, yeah. Which
yeah,
is Universal.
Shrek is.
and they
yeah.
are making fun of all of the fairy tales that Disney did.
Shit.
Shrek's the shit though.
I'll have to go back and like reread the thing, but it was actually really interesting on how like there's a lot of parallels between Lord Farquaad and at the time Disney.
I was scrolling the other day, just scrolling, and for some reason the stupid Hitler thing popped up with the mask and the mustache, and I was like, no fucking
I can't believe
way.
you didn't believe me.
I went and
dude.
Googled
That's
it.
why it was a thing.
I didn't believe you either, if we're being fair.
It's because he got he got the shit gassed out of him basically in World War One, and his sergeant yelled at him to shave his mustache. And so ever since then, he kept that shit shaved in
It
case
was
he
a
got
real
gassed again.
thing, dude.
yeah, he
It
was
a 12-foot
He
mustache.
was wounded in action.
It's a 12-foot mustache.
Or a 12-inch mustache.
Oh no, it's not. That is a crazy.
You guys
fact,
asked me
though.
the dimensions. I was like, fuck. 3 centimeters by 12 inches. Fuck. Shit. I could have made him
Was that a
believe me.
panic moment for you?
That's so big.
Did you
Yeah, it
just
was
panic
12
before
inches.
you
He
said
wasn't
that?
even thinking.
I don't think you could even make that a normal person's face. Like anybody's face.
It would definitely just fall down. Like
It would be one of those handlebar ones. It would
Yeah.
have to
You
be.
ever seen some beard and mustache competitions?
yeah, but they greased them things up. You think Hitler was out there greasing his mustache up?
Yeah.
Oh, he was a greasy bastard.
Probably.
He used
was-
oil-based
I mean-
paints on his paintings.
Do you really
I don't know
think
if I'd say
that
oil
Hitler
based,
showered
maybe
every
Jewish
day?
based.
I think he showered every day. Dude,
I
he
don't
was the
think-
king.
Too ashy. Yeah, like Dante's.
I don't think Hitler would trust his own
I know.
showers after what he did to those people.
I'm not ashy, sir. I am sometimes, I guess. That just hurt me. That was
Dude,
that
they
was
used
mean.
meth like crazy.
Yeah, they were
Me
meth the fuck.
too.
They have that video of him at the Olympics, and Hitler's just like just grinding the shit out of his teeth, looking all crazy. They kept him.
Yeah,
all
wasn't
messed
he
up.
like rocking back and forth like this or like this
Yeah,
too?
In the Olympics?
It's really weird.
at the Olympics.
I didn't know Hitler was in the
Was it the
Olympics.
30s?
No, he's sitting in the crowd.
He
Was it
wasn't
before
yeah,
World War II?
Okay.
I think
it was like the
You were just
1932
like, yeah,
or
Hitler was
1936
the
Olympics.
Hitler was in the Olympics.
Yeah,
I was
he
like,
out
Hitler,
there.
Howard, dude,
I
I'm
can't
supposed to be
imagine
running this.
why,
I didn't
but-
even know that.
Hitler was a psycho.
Did
dude.
they have Olympics in 1940 and 1944?
I don't.
They
That's
could
Or
what
were they
I think.
canceled?
I think that's when it was during.
48,
but I don't know for
52,
sure. I can't tell you.
56,
There's no way they could have done it, though, because it was during World War II.
68,
Yeah, that's
72,
true.
76, 80.
I mean, they could have, but like in my mind, it just
84,
doesn't make sense if the
88,
if you're fighting these other
92,
countries.
Look it up real quick. Was there an Olympics in 1940?
96, 2000.
All right, calm down. You're way off topic.
We don't know
I'm
what
doing
you're
all
counting,
I'm doing the years of the Olympics.
but you've lost track.
No, I just got to 2000, which means the next one's 2004,
Was there one in 1940?
way.
and then the one after that was 2008, and then the one after
I'm pretty sure
that
they
would be
didn't have-
2012.
Olympics in 40 or 44.
For some reason, I thought that he was there with like Mussolini, the leader of Italy, and like.
He might have been. They were
The
in
Olympic
league together until. Go ahead.
Shut the
the
fuck
Olympics
up,
were
Alan.
canceled in 1940 and 1944 because of World War II,
Okay.
and then they were held in 1948 in London.
Whoa.
They were in London in,
In
1948, huh?
Weren't they bombed to shit?
No,
Not all of London.
No.
London? No.
London. I thought London
by
got
But the war ended
1948,
in
most of the
1945.
damage was probably repaired.
in 3 years. Because I know they got fucked up by Germany during the war.
Yeah.
During
That's
the Battle
crazy.
of Britain, but
They
that
probably
was
got fucked up
I
by
mean-
Germany in the Olympics too.
Oh yeah.
Germany probably wasn't allowed in the Olympics.
Yeah, they're probably like fucking sit down.
Get the fuck out of
I'm
here.
boycotting this.
Forget about it.
I bet a
Forget
lot of people
about
look at
it.
every German Olympian like, hey, what were you doing a few years ago?
Yeah.
Fighting in a war that he had an ultimatum: either I fight for Germany or my family dies.
It's true.
That was the majority
I mean, yeah.
of the German soldiers. They had to fight, otherwise.
They had to be so fucked up too. Like so fucked up after all that shit. Cause it's one thing like the survivors got it worse for sure. But like the people that were doing it, they had to have had nightmares for the rest of their lives if they lived.
Yeah,
That would be
PTSD and
Yeah,
shit.
they probably got used to it.
There's a lot of World War II veterans that were like I've seen some documentaries, and they would be like, I'd probably be friends with this guy if we weren't at war together.
Yeah.
You know, like they're just doing what they're told, just like I was. You
That
know,
would be a crazy moment. Like you're at war, you're on this battlefield, and you got a second to take a break, and like you look up and like you turn around, and there's just some fucking other dude on the other team over there, also exhausted, and you're like, "Fuck, I gotta kill this guy for what now?" Because you're in the middle of this thing, you've been thinking forever. Like, get me out of here.
Have
That's
you-
got to be horrible.
Have you guys ever heard of the Christmas truce in like 1914 or 15? Talking to your fucking mic when you talk shit about me, Austin.
yes.
Yeah, I think I have. I've heard of a couple truces. What was this Christmas truce?
It was like, it was during trench warfare. Like
World War
some, I think, yeah, during some German soldier came out into no man's land with a white flag, and slowly people from both sides just started joining, and they like traded food, they sang songs, drank, played football, and all
I
that
did
sort
hear
of
about one where
shit
they
just on
played soccer
Christmas
together.
Day.
Yep. I have heard about that.
They also called a truce during World
And-
War because there was too many wolves eating people in Russia, so they had to call it off for a while.
I was raised by the wolves.
Oh,
That's Big Sean. You don't even know. What you even know about Big Sean?
Let's
You ain't
just
know
I used to know
nothing
about
about
Big
Big
Sean.
Sean.
what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say all that shit's crazy. It's like it just proves that the people fighting the wars are not the ones that want to fight the wars.
No,
You know, it's like,
absolutely
it's like
not.
we're gonna stop because this is a major holiday for everyone. This is much more than the borders that we're fighting for or anything type of, it's like
What do you think Christmas in Germany looks like?
Christmas.
I assume Christmas anywhere else, just in German.
I don't know, dude. What kind of ornaments you think they got on their
I
tree?
bet you Santa's got blonde hair, blue eyes.
Little Jewish kids shoes.
Little Dicky got that Jewish flow.
Little Dicky. Do you think Lil Dicky goes and performs in Germany?
Probably.
He's
Probably.
actually
It's probably not as scary now as it would
that's
have been back then.
So we had a German exchange student in high school. And
Nishnov?
no. Honestly, I can't remember his name. But anyways, he said anytime they would see someone like with a swastika or some shit, like any resemblance of the SS, they would beat the shit out of them.
in Germany.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
Well, yeah, you don't want to be part of that shit
Because
no more.
it's a stain on Germany.
True.
Well,
For
you
so
gotta
long,
defend
and
yourself.
there's no getting away from it. Nobody's gonna forget that.
Yeah,
that's true.
Like,
They're
Well,
probably
yeah.
so nice. out
Millions
there.
millions of people that were killed because of the German leadership at
Yeah.
that time.
And that doesn't fall back on them, but like they have to carry
Yeah.
that stain.
Yeah.
not as cool as the girl that had white power down her knee to her ankle at Red
It
Robin.
was white pride.
White pride. Sorry.
Psychotic.
I have pride in my
Fuck that
white
stupid
brethren.
bitch.
That made everybody not
God.
be able to wear shorts
done.
anymore. Everybody had to wear pants.
Yeah, that was super nice because when that happened, the AC in the back was broken. The AC for you servers worked just fine.
It was still
in
hot
the
as
kitchen,
fuck.
Nah.
They did not let us
Those
wear
guys
shorts in the
do-
kitchen ever. It was like a permanent thing. Like you're not allowed to wear
I
shorts.
think I said either I wear shorts or I'm not coming back. And Kevin was like, "Fuck it, just get a pair of like professional looking shorts." And I went to Walmart that night and bought a cheap pair of like black cargo shorts.
And then you wore pants and then weren't fired.
Bum,
Fucking
bum.
so
Yeah,
stupid.
you always wore pants.
Yeah, you were not wearing shorts.
I thought you were a
I wore
badass for a
shorts for a
second.
while.
Alan just wanted to be a part of the rebellion.
Yeah. He was like,
He thinks of himself as like an anarchist.
Well, I mean,
Might
look at the
not.
fucking
No,
jacket.
you're not.
Look at the jacket he's got on his dildo pole over there.
yeah, what is that? That looks like a tent.
It's like a white hood, dude. I don't think you can.
too.
Get that out of here. They're gonna
Street
get that
jacket.
Turned it around. At least it had red on the front. You turned it around, and now it's just
That just-
all white.
It's your
That
white
just
cloak.
means he's a master wizard.
That was just
or
a
whatever they're
white
called.
pointy cloak.
Yeah, get that out of here.
I'll pick it up later. It's going right back there.
What else is happening in the fucking world? I don't feel like I have anything from this week.
Corruption, greed.
Yeah, I feel like I heard
Everything.
a lot of stuff
There's
this
a lot.
week.
There's a
but
lot going
It's all
on.
politics.
I don't
give a fuck
remember a
about
lot
this.
of the stuff from this week.
That's fair. It
The
always
Impractical Jokers guys are fucked.
At least two of them.
Two
is
of
there
them.
any actual like evidence on that shit, or are they
No.
just lawyers?
That's why
They
there's-
have messages from the guys.
But there hasn't been any lawsuits filed.
So they're just trying to poke them for money.
No,
See
if
if
they
they
were
get
trying to poke them for money, they'd file a lawsuit.
No, you try to get them to settle before you take it to the court. You try to get them to pay you a lump sum so you don't have to pay the money to be in court.
No, I think they would have done. We would have heard about it if it started that way. Because you have to file the lawsuit before they can settle.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, but don't look.
But you can settle. You can settle out of court for an undisclosed amount. I think.
Yeah,
not a
but then
lawyer,
it's
so I don't
known
Yeah,
that
Trump did that.
people settled out of. Then you know it's settled out of court, and it's like, okay, you're
Only if
guilty
it's-
then.
But I didn't mean settle. I
only
mean
if
like
it's public.
the lawyers go and bribe the person that they're about to file a lawsuit against.
Lawyers can't
before they
bribe
file it.
anybody. That's illegal.
But you know what I mean? They're going like,
But
you give us
people
this
do it
amount of
every day.
money and we won't file this on you.
Yeah, but once it's already out in the media, that's what I'm saying. Is
No,
once
they
it's
have to
already
file it.
out in the media, it doesn't matter if they say okay. People are going to be like, okay, if you accept that, then you did this.
It's your fault. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's fucked, dude. Don't cancel that show. That show's so good.
I don't think they'll cancel the show.
You don't think so?
I
But
think
Murray-
they'll
No,
replace
Considering 66% of the Jokers left are good.
Yeah, but still, how you have Murray on there if you're getting fucking yelled at by people for having?
Yeah, well, they should have had Murray on there the entirety of the show. So,
But then it's just two of them. I couldn't believe that he was wearing that wig he fucking wore was the hair from Q. That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Murr is the punching bag / follower of the show.
Alan? I wouldn't call him a follower, but definitely the punching bag. Are you the Murray of our group?
As long as you're not going after
Sure.
underage women.
I'm not.
it's underage males that you got to be worried about.
It's also not.
Little boys.
Yes.
It's hard to take underage men to a bar and slip something and no, not even gonna finish that.
just got
What
his-
were you saying, Alan?
He just got his priest license last
There
year.
you go.
Yeah, I got ordained.
That's a minister.
Gosh, my gosh, it's a brand new paper.
Isn't that a priest?
Ordained minister is literally how you say it.
Da 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 da
Oh, the buttons on here.
Click the arrow,
da da.
The arrow.
the right arrow, and now click the same button. Ah, wrong one. Click it again. Damn.
I think it's messed up.
Gosh,
There
my
it is.
gosh, it's a brand new paperboy.
That's what we wanted. Austin just won. Don't let him get to the buttons. Turn it off. Hit it again.
And we're starting over.
Welcome, everybody.
That name is
Hey, I
literally
can do my
intro.
5-5
Yes.
joke again.
You said what?
I thought that was the
I said I can
soundboard.
do-
I was like, what the fuck was that? Hey, I can do my whatever.
I said I can do my 5-5 joke again.
Oh, that was rude, dude. That was fucked up. Coming at my height, dude. What are you? How tall are you? Fucking
Like 5'7".
Like 5'9", 5'10".
so
I
5'7",
think.
5'8". You liar.
Now I'm not like most men. I don't lie about my height. Why would I? Men don't care how tall you are.
He's got a point. That's what I was gonna say.
That is true. That is
And
true.
how the fuck can they judge how tall we are?
That's exactly
At least
true, dude.
besides, talking to your mom and your entire family, at least you're living your truth.
Yeah, if I meet up somebody, I'm like, I'm just short. I'm a short dude. I'm a short guy. Don't
Yeah,
worry about how tall I
they
am.
I mean-
probably can tell that just by walking up to you.
Saying, I let it all out. I don't act like I'm taller than I am. Like, fuck you.
How could
I'm
you?
6 foot.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm 6 foot.
No,
I'm
I'm
looking
6
down at you.
I'm 6 foot. Last year I was 6'2".
All you gotta do is walk up to like a 4'5" person and be like, "Yeah, I'm 6 foot."
At that point, they're a midget.
That's true.
You'd be
That's
like,
true.
"Hell yeah."
I'm tall as shit, you bitch. Every Mexican I get around, like the Mexican women at like construction sites and shit, I'm fucking walking around with my head up because I'm a skyscraper out there, dude.
Fuck yeah, finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
What's up, you short bitches? What's up?
And,
Hold on,
and then they want like 6'5" guys. I'm like,
yeah, get out of here.
you are 4
Ethan,
foot.
it would be really
One.
I
it would
was,
be really funny if you said I'm 6 foot, but I used to be 6'2".
That's what you
Because,
should
like-
do. You should put a train on the soundboard. You should put that exact noise that
I
just
don't-
happened on the soundboard.
I don't need to. It hits every
You
week.
can just put it over Alan's voice whenever you want.
Instead of the sensor, it's the train horn. Yeah, dude. We got all our jokes out.
Shit.
I feel like there's so much that happened this week, and I just don't know.
I don't. Duke's going to the Final Four.
We gotta be
Houston's
better
going
at
to the Final
Probably
Four.
Duke's. Yeah, it's all the
All
number
number
one
one
seeds.
Yeah, and they were the same people that were there last year. I'm pretty sure. No,
No.
I know Duke was there, and I think Houston was too. I don't know about the other two
I don't
teams.
think Houston made it. I
Auburn.
think they got it.
Auburn.
deleted.
I didn't realize Auburn was Georgia.
Dude, I know. That's
That
what
threw me
somebody
off.
told me. I was like, what the fuck?
I thought they were Alabama.
They're
Auburn?
somewhere in the South.
I'm
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
that-
it's Alabama.
I had Morgan look it up the other night. She said it was Georgia.
She gotta be lying
She might have
because
looked at the wrong school.
the rivalry between Auburn and Alabama.
Auburn and Alabama, yeah.
that would
yep.
make sense. Because I was confused because I was like, Georgia just played. Like, don't you think they would have said something about?
It probably is Alabama.
That would make
'Cause
sense.
I heard that exact argument when I was talking to somebody about where they were at.
It's literally in Auburn, Alabama.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I know Houston's going to get crushed by Duke.
Well, also, it's not like there aren't
maybe.
like 50 different cities that are all the same name but different places. Like,
Yeah.
this is Springfield, Nebraska,
There's a Lincoln,
all
California.
that shit.
Like Duke,
Yeah.
Duke, North Carolina, 20 minutes apart.
That's so
The
insane.
colleges. That's why it's such a big rivalry because they're literally right next to each other.
North Carolina can't hold up.
They
They're
got
always
Bill
dropping.
Belichick now, though,
What?
for their football program.
Really?
It's ridiculous.
That's
He's-
crazy.
Yeah, I saw.
What did they offer that dude?
Oh, millions.
Tom Brady
Millions.
offered him way more
To do what?
to go to Vegas.
to go to the
Oh,
Raiders.
because he's on the Raiders.
Yeah, because he's the owner of the Raiders now.
That's going to be crazy. In a few years, or I guess a lot more than a few years, but eventually all the football teams are going to be owned by famous football players or like.
Well, Patrick Mahomes owns part of, I guess, not the Chiefs, but the Kansas City Royals.
Who does?
Baseball
Patrick
team.
Mahomes does?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
that's
baseball
crazy.
team.
They're 1-1 right now. I'm pretty sure.
They have to be more than
I bet you
1-1.
Jake Paul
Did you
owns a
see
team
the
one day.
torpedo bats?
Yes. Fucking Yankees.
Yeah, I
just
was gonna
going
bring that
hard
up.
with those.
That is
Are-
something I saw this week.
Are those going to be like against the rules
No.
coming up to next season, or is it just like something that any team can do but chooses not to?
No, it's
I don't know
any
MLB
team can
rules.
do it. It's
What is
they
that?
have it all within the legal limits of what the bats are supposed to be.
What are they? What is that?
They put more wood into where
The sweet spot, basically.
yeah, they put just more wood into where you normally hit the ball at, and less wood into the rest of the bat. So it's just
I
they
thought
hit
someone
it
got kicked out for that.
and it goes crazy.
That's corking. You're thinking of corking.
Oh, where they
put
hollow
cork.
out the.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can't do that.
No.
Why is that?
Because it adds more pop to the
Oh.
ball. But with this,
Doesn't
it's
it
all
lighten
legal.
the weight of the sorry?
Yeah, because
where
there's
was I
like a
going?
certain
Yeah.
diameter that they're supposed to have the bats within, and they have the bats within that diameter. So
But everything is all legal with these bats. And if it's going to cause more offense, the MLB's not going to ban it.
They're going to like it because
Yep.
other teams are going to start
Because-
using those.
They've already started, like, the last 5-6 years, like, doing stuff to the baseball to where it makes the baseball fly farther because they want more offense
Okay.
within the league.
How long
because
have
it's
these
more
bats been a
exciting.
thing? Have they always been using these?
No. This
just started this year.
a physicist
really?
just finished the product before this season.
That's crazy.
He's been working on it for like 3-4 years.
And they hit 9 or 10 home runs in their first game.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
they
was-
beat
it
the
was something
Brewers. It
crazy
was
like
like
that.
20 something to 6.
This may be a dumb question, but when did the season start?
like
Opening
this week.
day was
Oh, really? It just started?
yeah. Opening day was like last Tuesday.
Yeah,
Damn. Okay.
they played 2 or 3 games.
When does college baseball start?
It's been
Or
going.
did it already?
It's been going. It started in early March.
Are you going to any
February.
games?
Yeah.
When?
No, I don't know.
I'm trying to go summertime. It's cold right now.
It's not cold.
Yo, it's cold right now.
It's not
Next
cold.
week it could snow. Who knows?
If it gets cold
could
enough, we're looking at a bunch of rain in the forecast. So
See?
It's supposed to be rain
I
for the
mean,
next
doesn't
2
it
and a
always
half days.
snow in April in Nebraska? At
Yeah.
least once, maybe twice.
It's usually March and then it cuts off in April. It stops.
April
I think
Fools.
I remember a few May snows too.
April Fool.
There's been some May snows. May flowers, dude.
April showers.
April showers. What day are we doing the podcast next week? Because my birthday is on Tuesday. Are we
Well,
doing it on Tuesday?
Tuesday, probably.
All right.
You cool with that?
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm not doing shit. Going out to eat on Monday. I was just
Why'd
making
you
sure.
even ask, bro?
Because if you guys are doing it on Wednesday, then I can plan something. But otherwise, no, we can do the pod.
Well, thanks for inviting us out to dinner on Monday.
Sunday, it's with my mom and them.
Yeah, it's just Jenny.
Yeah, well, we need to. If you're trying to meet his mom, we should meet your mom. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, you can come, but I'm not paying for you.
Oh, I'll come.
Definitely.
Oh, me
going
and
to
Jenny will both be
Austin
coming.
never needs permission to come.
Hopefully we can get a big enough table. I think we're going to Cohen. You ever been there?
No.
Japanese or Korean barbecue?
Okay, well, I'm out.
Why? It's all meat. It's literally, you just order what meat you want and you cook it right there on the
Well,
table.
yeah,
and then
but
you eat
you
it.
said Korean.
What's wrong with
Barbecue
Koreans?
was great. Barbecue is fire.
You're ridiculous.
That's mean, dude.
I had Hawaiian
You're-
barbecue.
You're a
dude.
racism.
That shit was crazy.
You're a racism.
I
The
am
racism part was the best part. You
I am
are
very
a
much
racism. Just your whole aura.
Well, your mom's white, so she
Your
won't
entire
care if I'm a
demeanor.
racism.
She didn't let me say the N-word until I left the house. At least in the house.
Yeah, well, she's not black, so that makes
Dante,
sense.
She's a freak out.
On Monday, I want you to go up to your mom and say, "Yo, what's up, my neighbor?"
Neighbor. You want me to say neighbor?
No.
Okay.
No,
what
you
I-
gotta
you know
say
what I
you gotta
want you to
say
say.
Nigel.
I'll say
That's
it.
how British people
I'll
say
go
it.
to my mom and say it.
Yo, what's up, my Nicaragua?
Whoa.
Nicaragua.
Jesus,
got a little
censor
wrong.
that.
You
Over there.
I definitely said it the wrong way the first time. I meant
You just
Nicaragua.
wanted to say it. Jesus Christ.
I meant. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys. It was supposed to be Nicaragua.
God.
These
Oh,
replaced the
mark
CK
it.
with the two G's.
I did.
There's no, I don't think it's filled with black people.
He just
dude.
said black water, dude. What's up, my black water?
That was
You
bad.
did.
That was bad. Guys, you have to believe me here. I meant Nicaragua the first time.
Don't say that too many times.
I
dude. Chill
believe
out.
you.
Chill out.
It doesn't forget
Nicaragua,
what
Nicaragua,
you did, but I
Nicaragua.
believe you.
Nick.
Kaniga.
Where's the her?
Not even putting it in there.
I say it without the ER. Nicaragua. Nicaragua.
No, you gotta put the at the end.
Nicaragua.
God damn it. Fuck me. This is what I get for drinking.
I'm gonna
so
start
happy when he
playing
said that.
on podcast bingo.
We do need a bingo
You could.
card. We do. How many times is he gonna bring up Hitler in this podcast? We need a bingo card. Alan set us up a bingo card.
Oh God!
He's
All
just about
right.
old enough. He
Well,
probably knows what the numbers are.
What?
Well, he probably plays bingo a lot because he's super fucking old. And he probably knows what they are.
It's just letters and numbers.
Yeah, you know the numbers too, dude. It's 1 through 100.
but like B is like 1 through whatever, and then I is 20 through whatever.
It changes every
do
time.
you?
No, it doesn't.
you know
There's no 01. There's an 069 almost every fucking time.
So he knows the numbers.
Yeah, because it's not that fucking hard.
All right, then why are you bashing Alan right now?
Because he's old and he probably knows them exactly.
Alan, don't let him do you like that. He's old. You old bitch.
I just know B
You know
is
the
like
bingo
1 through
rules.
15. And O has a
Austin, how do you
69
know
in
this?
it.
Austin's over here. I know algorithms. I don't know the numbers.
Yes, I do
But isn't
scientific.
that algorithms?
He does experiments.
All I'm
You know
saying
the numbers.
is I have a shirt that says bingo, yeah.
Are you a pro bingo player or something?
No, it was
play
from
bingo a
our
lot?
cruise that we went on. Our family bought all the tickets, and I was like, yeah, I'll show up, I guess. And I got a t-shirt that says bingo, yeah.
I play bingo in Las Vegas. It's horrible.
You
That
played
seems like the
bingo in
worst
Las
place
Vegas.
to put.
Yeah.
You can do so many other things.
Well, we
in
went with her
Vegas.
grandparents. We went and stayed with her grandparents, and they were like, "We go play bingo every whatever day it was."
No, I'm sure you do because you're old as fuck.
Every
It's-
Monday.
It was just like a cloud of cigarettes in there, and just like it's
Just-
sitting in,
Just wafting over you.
You could've
have
done,
to get
like-
to the floor to get under the smoke.
You could have done like the Impractical Jokers and said bingo every other.
bingo. They would have freaked the fuck out. They were serious in there.
Oh yeah, no,
That's the
bingo
funny
players.
That's
Bingo
the funny
players
part.
That's
be
the place to
fucking
do it.
crazy.
Is that our next game? Should we go do that?
Go to a bingo thing and then
Bingo hall, and
each
then
sit
like
in
we alternate
separate parts.
Yeah,
Oh.
we just alternate.
Bingo.
Bingo.
Every
Oh
turn.
shit!
Oh,
Sorry.
my bad.
No, I don't actually have it.
bingo. That'd be so good.
Steve,
Then when
how
somebody
many
says
times?
it, what?
How many times do you think you could false alarm bingo before they kick you out?
If we alternate people, I think we could get it at least 4 rounds, 5 rounds maybe.
5 between all of us.
Yeah, like if I go bingo and then they come and check me and then they go back, call the number, and then one of you guys yells bingo and they come and check you guys and then the next person, we'd have to just keep alternating.
I think we could get at least 2 apiece.
We
Yeah,
I think our
two
biggest
apiece.
concern with doing that is whether or not the old person could get back to us without falling and breaking a hip before someone actually gets a bingo.
What would be hilarious?
Security is the thing I'm worried about. I don't care about the old motherfucker.
We just gotta be
We got some
sneaky, dude.
6-year-olds coming up to take us out because they're the youngest in the home.
Go get him. Go get him. That would be crazy. We could be stealthy about it though. Be like bingo, and then like they start walking over and like you duck down and walk behind people and like
Yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna work.
You think they keep eyes
They're
on
gonna
you?
be like,
I
are
don't
they
think that's
stealing
gonna
from
work
me
either.
right now? Is this Dante? Is he stealing from me right now?
That's probably
that's
you're gonna be the one that's most affected by it. 'cause
Yeah,
it's gonna
dude.
be old
We'll
white
get
people.
We'll get like 12
They're like,
apiece.
"Look at this."
You'll call it once on accident, and they'll be like, "Get the fuck out!"
What I'll do is I'll do it the first time and then they'll go walk away and I'll slap a mustache on and go sit somewhere else. Be like bingo, and then they'll come and check me.
I got that bingo over here.
bingo
Oh,
over
I got
here.
a bingo.
B-I-N-G-O.
Oh, G47. Let's go.
No, Dante, what you gotta do is you call the first one and then you go to the bathroom and you put white face on and then you come back and you do the
Yes.
second one.
And I don't even talk normal. I just go, oh, bingo. And then,
They only called one number, and you're like, "Oh,
bingo. Bring me the money. I'd lost that
Now,
accent, but
this would be impossible for, I think, any of us to pull off. But if we could convince somebody that we didn't speak English, that we like weren't from America and didn't understand,
Just make up
that
a
could
language.
really work too.
I know Mandarin."
but not enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
but
know
don't,
black.
you're not convincing anybody that you're from China.
Start speaking in Mandarin then in the rest of this podcast.
Ni hao.
That doesn't work.
Well, I
Gotta
need
answer the questions. What's
Well,
your
I
favorite
need-
color?
Tameda.
Okay, what do you do on Sundays?
Tameda.
What? Green? You green on Sundays?
That's not green.
Oh. What is it? Are you black? What's black in Mandarin? That's got to be a crazy word.
I don't know the actual name for black, but
Nicaro.
that's the N word. Tameda's the N word in Chinese.
How does that even work?
He's saying the N-word.
I don't even think that counts. I don't think that
Tameda
counts.
He's
Hegway.
just saying it.
No, it's Hegway.
This
Hegway's
motherfucker.
how you say
How
it.
did you learn that in
Ni
fucking...
Tameda Hegway.
How'd you learn that?
I hate Hegway.
They didn't teach that in school.
No, they did
They're
not.
like, today, class, we are going to learn the N-word in Mongolian.
I used to know. I know how to say coffee
Did the teacher always go, oh,
or
Mongolian.
Coca-Cola. I know how to say Coca-Cola.
I mean,
and
I
coffee.
know how to say tea in Chinese.
Tea.
No,
Chai.
Oh, Mongolian.
close.
Chai.
Is it not chai?
Tea.
Cola is Coca-Cola. Cola.
Color.
You know
They
how to
read
say-
it wrong. They were like, oh, color.
You know how to say coffee? Cafe.
No way.
That's how you say it in Mandarin, dude.
Yeah, they
Cafe.
just-
That's the French
stole that
word
from
for
another culture.
coffee too.
Ni tame da hegway.
Cafe.
I don't like what you're saying right now. I don't know what you're saying, but I don't fucking like it.
Siri that shit, dude.
You racism.
It's not even racist, dude. It's like an actual sentence.
Hey Siri, what does Timiga Huawei mean?
Ni tame da hegway.
Me, Tommy.
Ni
Ni
tame da
Tameda
hegway.
Hegwe. I feel like this is bad. We shouldn't be saying this over and over again. Ni Tameda Hegwe.
I don't think we have a big Mandarin viewership. So.
Not anymore.
Wo
Or
I
maybe we
ni.
do.
Wo I ni Chinese.
Mongolians.
That means I love you. Chinese.
And Taiwan is a country.
That
And there goes our Chinese.
seems like a lie, but.
What are we looking at? Ni
Yeah,
Tameda
did you
Hegwe.
Ni tame da hegway.
I don't know how
Hegwe.
to spell any of that shit.
Say it into the Ni Tameda Hegwe. Let me see it. Let me see it. What? What are we?
Don't be looking up porn.
No, I'm not.
He is, for sure.
Pornhub. No. Took me to Google.
Gotta use the VPN.
Where's the Ni Tameda Hegwe?
Yep, that's it.
Netta Higley.
You said niggly, and I was that's
Hey
probably
Siri.
right on par for what Austin was trying to say.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
I can't do it. Niglet is what it says. Stands for niglet.
Have you seen that clip of Donald Glover doing that? He's because of the sign language person. One of his jokes.
She does sign out niglet.
Have you guys seen that Apple might get sued for how stupid Siri is now?
What, they dumbed her down? That would make no sense to sue them for that.
I mean, Apple intelligence fucking sucks.
Let me see.
I don't think that's how you spell.
Woo!
Austin,
BBW.
don't show the camera, but come show me. I gotta see this.
BBW, my friend. Oh, I like a big black girl. That's ridiculous.
So stupid.
How did you find out what?
Yeah, who taught you that?
Or did you just look it up?
Google Translate.
You want real racism?
Forever ago.
You looked it up when you were going to
are racist.
Mongolian class?
Me and my friends, yeah.
Me and my friends. In
Because we know
Mongolian
how to
class?
say you, which is ni. And then Tameda is
You guys were looking up how to say the N word in Mongolian?
not Mongolian.
You are.
Mandarin.
I don't even know you anymore, dude.
What do you think? We're high schoolers. What do you
Just
think we're going to be fucking looking up?
How to say any other slur? There's not really a lot of other slurs.
No.
You say Jewish person, and
I
that's
don't know.
horrible. That's horrible.
I mean, yeah, it's shocking you don't know how to say fag in Mandarin.
I know how to say 9.
Whoa, Alan. Be more
Come on,
fucking
that's-
PC,
that's-
dude.
Yo, gee.
That's not even the worst slur we've said.
Joe!
There was Ethan's thing like 20 minutes ago.
Joe!
You didn't have to do it twice.
3 times.
It's the Roman salute. He's got so much admiration right now that he just keeps
All he thinks about is Roman.
Roman times, yeah. Whatever that was. He's also possessed.
That was 10.
Diane.
Yeah,
You have
there
to
you
say
go.
it like that?
Yeah.
They are super angry people. Is that what it was? You guys were just yelling at each other in Mongolian class?
It's not Mongolian. It's a completely different place.
No, it's not. China, Mongolian.
It's a completely different place.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes,
the
it
Mongols. The
is.
Mongols come from China. That was the
not
old.
the same thing.
Yes, it is.
Mongolia is a completely different place than China.
Where's Mongolia
I have a headache.
compared to
It's
China?
over
North
in the
of
Middle
China.
East, but it's not. I promise you, it's different.
No,
places.
Mongolia is in between China and Russia.
Oh, Mongolians. Why would they say that if it's not from China?
Nobody says that.
Yes, they do. It's from South Park.
Mongolia.
It's from South Park. Mongolians.
Nobody says that. They're all
You're watching too much South Park.
Where's Mongolia? Look at it. I know this. The Mongols were fucking.
It's in East
Genghis Khan.
Asia,
They tried to invade China.
a nation bordered by China and Russia.
Oh.
It's not the same.
Oh. Well, what language do they speak in China?
Probably Mandarin.
Mandarin.
Oh, that's where I'm getting the mix up. It's the M's.
We said that like 3 goddamn
many
times.
times
What are
we
you
said it's
fucking talking
Mandarin.
about?
I just held on to Mongolian. I'm sorry to the Chinese people. You're not Mongolian. You're
You're not
You almost were.
Mongolian.
yeah, almost. Genghis Khan almost had his way. God damn it. I need to go to school again, dude.
We all do, brother. We all do.
Why do they call it Mandarin and not Chinese?
They really like oranges. I don't fucking know.
They do like orange chicken.
They have
is fire.
a Chinese simplified and a Chinese Mandarin.
Oh, like Mandarin's like for the like it's like the slang.
There's different dialects, dude. So like any country you go to,
You
well,
get
not
closer to
America
Mongolia,
really,
it's
but
Mandarin?
they have different dialects. Like Afghanistan has like 26 different dialects that people just talk normally. And so Trump just made English America's dialect.
What do Mongolians speak?
Probably Mongolian. I don't fucking know.
Probably Mandarin.
No, I think it's Mandarin, dude. I think
Just a
there's a
different
connection
dialect.
there. Yeah, just yeah, he's catching on. Oh, that's hilarious.
I can count to 100 right now if you want me to in Mandarin, dude.
Here's the thing with the dialects. I feel like there's more dialects of English
Oh yeah,
because you got Southern, you got fucking the Northeast.
St. Louis sounds like
Northwest.
completely different than everyone else.
And then like
Cajun
Surfer
English
Bros.
is wild.
Surfer Bros.
Fucking people from
Right.
his place, Montana. And then there's or no. I'm thinking the one that's closer to
people
Canada.
around Montana talk like
Yeah, north,
Midwesterners,
Wisconsin. Yeah,
really.
yeah.
Wisconsin. They talk like I can't
Wisconsin
They just
Dales. I can't do it
Even do
either.
it. No, you were doing good.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Can I get a
jeez.
bag?
Can I get a bag? You?
Can I get a big?
Can I get a bag?
It's an A, not an E, you jackass.
Would you like a big for that?
And then it sounds
Big.
completely different in Philly.
As a Green Bay fan, you fucking hate people that say big.
Get a bag.
I watched Green Bay growing up, so that's who I like.
What a
And
sh-
Philly, you like Philly.
Cheese sticks.
They talk weird.
They talk fire, dude. Get
I-
that John off.
Can't even get that John off.
Or even like in England.
Hey,
England, they're
I mean,
Oh, peas and
English,
carrots.
yeah.
peas and carrots.
South England and North English have different accents too.
Dialects.
Dialects, accents. Just the same thing, really, isn't it?
No.
Being
Beans and
pedantic.
toast.
Peas and carrots and beans and toast.
one's for dinner, one's for breakfast.
Which one's for breakfast?
Probably the
Beans and toast.
Beans and
Beans and
toast.
toast.
They love baked beans for breakfast.
And a
over
little
in fucking
tomato.
Oh, I'm gonna have some lunch. Let
I mean,
me
I
get
would
my
have a
peas
full
and
dinner.
carrots.
Tomato.
Tomato. Oh, you're right.
Tomato,
You're right.
tomato.
Tomato. My grandpa used to eat straight tomatoes with like salt and pepper on them. And I was like, yeah, that doesn't look bad. And then I tried it one day. Don't do it. It's awful.
Okay.
Do you like it?
Yep.
Oh, that's
Did
your
you
thing?
guys ever order?
Or like sugar.
Well, have you ever
on
put
roasted
salt and
tomato?
pepper on a fucking
done that
fruit?
either. No. What
That's
fruit?
what that is.
Salt, yes, but not pepper.
Tomatoes are fruits.
Sugar. Sugar's good on a tomato.
That
Sugar's
sounds
good on a
horrible.
penis.
Well, it's already sweet.
Tomatoes aren't sweet.
Yes, they are.
I guess they kind
They're
of
not
are.
sour.
They don't
Yes,
really
they
taste
are.
sweet.
They don't really taste like fucking anything.
When I taste it, when I bite into a tomato, I don't really I don't think sweet at all. I just think like savory. I don't know.
Savory and sweet are pretty damn close to the same fucking thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna go take a bite out of a tomato right after this, dude.
No, you won't.
I got one right here for you.
Ass cheeks.
Ass cheeks.
On my white
Ass
cheek.
and titties. Ass and titties.
Yeah, ass and titties. You got that the on my white tea thing stuck in my head. I love that.
I
one.
didn't
I
get
sing it
that
all the
stuck
time.
in your head.
No, that was you that brought that up, wasn't it?
No,
it
that was
you?
him.
I love
He
it.
played that song in the car when we were leaving. I was like, what the fuck were you talking
Ass
about
cheeks.
this?
On my white tea.
That was like our golf anthem.
Yeah. Oh, when you were out, I remember that. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
we did it for our.
I
no, we-
remember that.
I put you. We had it playing at the beginning of one of our episodes. That's why I was like, yeah.
We need to go golf.
We do, dude.
We can disc golf,
disc golf.
frisbee golf,
I'd honestly be super down to go do that.
and I kick
I went
everybody's
golfing
ass.
a couple weekends ago.
Disc golfing or regular golf?
Regular golf.
Oh, in Wymore.
No.
Oh shit.
I got a guy from Wymore that lives in Lincoln. He graduated a year ahead of me, but we golfed together in high school. He asked me to go golfing,
That's dope.
and I brought up golfing with you guys. He's like, "Oh fuck, golfing with people who've never golfed before," and I'm like, "Well, shit."
Hey, well, I've golfed before.
Yeah.
Hey, you're.
I have
By the
golfed
way,
before.
you're welcome.
For what?
You're welcome that when we went golfing, I didn't play. I was just
that
the caddy.
was that was pretty fire.
Who'd you borrow the clubs from?
Her dad.
Okay,
What?
I'll ask you after.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, I'm not wearing any underwear
What?
or a shirt right now.
Why do we have to know that?
I just thought you should
Yeah.
know.
This was us being us, guys.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank you for watching. Show that ass.
In case
bud.
you thought I was.
I didn't think you were lying. You did
No, I
say
want
you
to see
showed
your
your ass
cock. I
earlier.
don't believe you.
No. All right. Bye, guys. Later. It was a great week.
See you guys.